got another review today and I'm testing out bibs, actual bibs, not shorts. These are pretty much the cheapest bibs I could find on the internet, and jersey and mitts from Amazon. So the brand is called Sun-Dried. The first impression is they actually come in like a plastic bag, which I guess not great for the environment, but it is, I guess, more of a premium thing. So if you spent a lot on some bibs and a jersey, they generally come in like a zip bag. So that's the jersey. Good zip again. Oh, actually, it does stick a little bit. Fabric. Oh, there's like a little mesh panel. 3 pockets with a reflective strip. Mitts were, they were also £12, which I think is quite a lot when you can get the bibs for 12. Compared to the Aldi ones, they've actually got little like pull things so you can get them off easier. Again, the padding is not actually on the palm, but we'll give them a go. First major thing I like about them, the leg gripper. Like actually that's what I would class as quite an expensive, like more premium leg gripper. The fabric itself is a little bit like, again, like a bit shiny. Like I wouldn't say it's like a luxury fabric. I mean, they're £12, so that's the brightest chamois I've ever seen in a pair of bibs. It's just flimsy. And then look where it's been folded. That can't be good to have all that compression already, look. From initial impressions, they look worse than the Aldi ones. We're back in a sec. These are the bibs. You see, you get like a bit of sausage leg with them because they're just so tight. The initial impressions is that they are quite tight. Leg grippers feel nice. The top feels actually quite nice as well. That sometimes you get bibs when they're cheaper, like the straps are just either like way too short or just like crazy long, and these actually feel like they're gonna like sit up and like stay in place. Whether or not they're see-through, I will ask the people that I'm riding with today. The only thing that I don't like is that the branding is very similar to another brand, and I think I would rather just have it plain. So I did order a small and a medium, but I'm definitely going for the medium because they seem tiny. That is even tight on my arms. Yeah, the weird thing is the arms are quite tight, but the top's quite loose. And I've got quite small arms. There's definitely no big guns there, but what do you think? So I would say for sizing, this brand is quite small. So for £36, I've got a full kit. I'm just gonna wear my own socks. And actually I think I'm gonna need a jacket because it looks chilly out, so the jacket is not gonna be this brand. Oh, I think they might actually get on your nerves. Like look how like big the hooks are. Look. It is under here, but it started raining, so I've had to layer up. However, they are slippy as, not as comfortable. Not as comfortable as I first thought. I'm just kind of sliding around the saddle, so see how we get on. Maybe a bit of rain will mix it up a bit, but yeah, we're going to set off on the ride now, so see how we go. Oh my god, my feet are drenched already. This is another test for the shorts, see if we can last up in the literal pouring rain. So we're testing this in like extreme cold and wet and extreme hot. We're all like stripping off now. And also, Veer, you've been behind me. Are my shorts see-through?
No.
No? The top of brickworks, normally you can see like a lot of you. Then there were 3 of us. So basically, the reason I've come this up, not everyone's come up, but I want to be able to test the bibs on the flat and also on climbs, because obviously you're sat at a different angle and it's going to affect the chamois and the comfort, so I just wanted to test that out.
Pretty good.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's pretty solid black.
Yeah. No? You good?
I feel like a perv.
Yeah.
You are V, that's why I gave you the camera.
What do you think so far?
They're a little bit slippery. Like, do you know how like those ones are like matte?
Yeah.
So they're DHB, aren't they?
Yeah.
And they kind of sit, whereas I guess if it's wet, you are going to slide a bit more, but yeah.
Not too bad.
Look what we do to test out these bibs. I come up
Dedication.
into the mist and fog with tired legs. I'm in the wrong gear as well. The jersey is still on, but it's wet through under everything else. The main thing is that they're just really digging in right where the gripper is. So the sizing's just a little bit off. Sorry. Oh. In short, I'm almost back and I cannot wait to take them off, to be honest. I will explain why when I've got back and I'm showered. So I'm back in the kit because I feel like it was a bit of a harsh test for the first leg because it was just so wet and miserable. So I thought I would do some more distance in it, and so I'm on a climb. And then I can also talk about how it's been after its first wash, and yeah, a bit more of a rounded review. So yeah, total I'll have done 100 miles in this kit. So I've done 100 miles in all of the kit, so what do I actually think of it? First thing, the gloves. I don't rate these gloves because of a few reasons. This is just like a personal thing for me. I don't like that how big they are. That gets annoying when you're riding and I can feel them. Like, they're good that it's easy to pull off, but they're just irritating when you're riding. Also, because the fabric is so shiny, and this is maybe just a personal thing, there's nowhere to like actually like wipe your nose. Like, I don't know whether you get it, but I get really, I call it like dog nose. Like, basically my nose runs a lot, especially in colder weather, and there's nowhere to actually like just wipe your nose. So there's that. The padding's not actually that bad in it, but I think for £12 I think you can get better and cheaper gloves elsewhere. Jersey, yeah, I don't mind it. I don't feel like it's the best fabric. It kind of was a little bit like, I don't know, just made you feel a little bit sweaty. And then the other thing that I'm not a huge fan of is arm grippers, and this is not necessarily this jersey. I just don't really like arm grippers on jerseys in general, just because I don't feel like you really need them. Like, some of my most comfortable like jerseys don't have an arm gripper, and I feel like when you have that, you have to make sure that the fit is perfect, because I don't know. And I also think the sizing of this brand is a little bit smaller than other brands that I've tried. So if you are wanting to get something from that, just make sure you kind of size up. So yeah, didn't hate the jersey, but equally didn't love it, the bibs, and what I thought of it. But I should just say that saddle comfort is a combination of your bike fit, like your setup, your saddle, and whatever shorts or bibs you're wearing. So just keep that in mind. So let's talk about the things that I did like about these. I really like the leg gripper. Like, it's super soft, really comfortable. Because I don't really like really thick, banded, heavy plastic like leg grippers, so that was a massive plus. I liked that they're not see-through, and I also like that they sit quite high up. They're not like a really low cut bib, so that was quite comfy. However, there are quite a few things that I did not like. So the first one being the chamois, and these have been washed now twice and worn twice, and they're still, can you see that? Can you remember when I first open these, they've been folded like that. Like, that dint is still there and not particularly comfortable when you're riding. And also you can see there, it at the sides, I just don't feel like there's any kind of like cushioning or support at all. So they weren't particularly comfortable at the end of both of those rides. Also, the sizing I didn't feel was great. So I got a medium, and the legs were just so tight on them. I got like proper like sausage legs with them, whereas the top part was quite loose, and especially after like a couple of washes and a couple of wears, the top got even looser. So if I go up a size for it to fit my leg, then the top would just be way too big. So that's just something to keep in mind as well. And the other thing that I didn't really like was kind of the branding of this one, because I feel like it is so similar to another well-known brand, Castelli. And I just wish that it was a bit more original. However, I have gone on the website, didn't really even realise they had a website, and they have so many different colours, different designs, so you don't have to get the one that looks very similar to another brand. And also, I should add that they have got an ethical page section on their website. I'm just going to read what it says. It says reducing waste, products made to last, so basically just don't buy as much. Ethical supply chain, suppliers are ethically audited by SMETA, ensuring safe working practices and conditions are upheld. Recycling, mailing bags and product packaging are both recycled and recyclable. And they have an eco-tech collection which are made with recyclable, sustainable materials. The only other thing was with the website, I found this exact set of bibs, which was the cheapest I could find on the internet when you include like post and packaging and stuff. So they were a total of £12. These exact bibs are £35 on their website. So that's kind of a little bit odd to me. Don't know why that is. Maybe Amazon does get like an extra discount. Who would I recommend these bibs for? I would say someone that has very, very like slim thighs. Maybe it's just not for me and my body shape, but I just felt like they weren't a great fit, and equally I didn't really like the chamois. I actually preferred the Aldi shorts, which were a £5, but they were see-through. So let me know what other brands you would like me to review. Maybe some winter kit, because it is getting a little bit cold. It's even cold this morning, that's why I've got this hat on. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all next video.